Hello everyone, I am your host, the Sith Sea, and oh boy, it's getting real now. If you aren't a fan of the Defenders TV series, then you better be now, because oh boy, the Defenders are coming to the MCU, and this is proper. I mean, they're already part of the MCU with the Netflix shows, but they're sort of being distanced off. But we now have reports from the same people who said that Ahsoka Tano is going to be in The Mandalorian, and from the same people who said that Taskmaster was going to be the villain for Black Widow. We are going to have two more members of the Defenders, and they're going to be Namor and the Hulk. So we don't know if this is Bruce Banner Hulk or not, but either way, it's an interesting lineup. Namor being introduced would be very interesting. He's a very important character in the Marvel comics, and so it would naturally make sense for him to be introduced into the MCU at some point. I really hope that they carry on with Charlie Cox's Daredevil. He truly embodied that character and that role for a lot of people, and it would be a real shame to see him recast. I think that he is Daredevil. Charlie Cox is Daredevil. It would be very difficult to replace him. And actually, a lot of people give Finn Jones a lot of grief for his portrayal as Iron Fist, but I think that, especially after Season 2, the guy, he can embody that role, and I want to see more Finn Jones Iron Fist. I think also, if there was a recast of one of those Defenders, it may discredit the Netflix Marvel shows to an extent, or make them less valid, and that's something I don't want. For me, the Marvel Netflix shows, they are proper MCU, even though Kevin Feige didn't have a role in that. And I think that they can introduce these characters to the mainstream audience without taking away their prior backstory. If anything, they could hint to it, but not necessarily have to show it to a mainstream audience, while still keeping fans of those shows happy. So I'm very excited. This could be introduced in an Avengers 5 movie, perhaps, or even in a Defenders movie. That would, or one or the other could set it up. But just so long as we have the Defenders and we have Daredevil, I'm happy. What do you think? Please let me know in the comments below.